Last week brought a mix of new game announcements, trailers, collaborations, platform updates, and a few interesting industry developments. So, let's quickly run through everything you need to know from last week in gaming. Let's start with Konami, who announced the Super Bomberman collection. This is a digital-only collection launching on February 5th, featuring 7 classic Bomberman titles, and it will be available on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and Switch 2. A physical edition is also planned, but that won't arrive until August 28th later this year. The collection comes with some modern quality of life upgrades, including save and load anytime functionality and a rewind feature, which should make revisiting these older games a lot more approachable. Next up, Capcom announced a free trial for Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, ahead of its full release on March 13th. The trial is live right now on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch 2, and lets players jump into the opening section of the story, customize their character, try out combat, and start collecting equipment and monsties. Progress carries over to the full game, so you can continue right where you left off. Quick crossover news next. Overwatch is teaming up with Hello Kitty and Friends for a collaboration packed with themed cosmetics and playful designs. The Overwatch x Hello Kitty and Friends crossover arrives February 10th. Moving on to upcoming titles, Neverness to Everness released another 12-minute gameplay trailer last week. The footage focuses on combat, story elements, and bits of lore, but doesn't reveal anything significantly new. There's still no release date, though it's currently expected to launch sometime this year. Fighting game fans also got an update, as a Season 3 trailer for Tekken 8 dropped. The trailer highlights gameplay adjustments and optimizations, confirms 4 new characters, Kanemitsu, Bob, Roger Jr., and another newcomer, and teases a new battle stage arriving soon. One of the biggest headlines last week came from Microsoft, which is celebrating its 25th anniversary by outlining release plans across 4 major franchises. Forza Horizon 6 launches on May 19th with its Japan open-world map, with over 500 cars at its launch. Halo Campaign Evolved, a remake of the classic Halo 1 game, is targeting a summer release. Fable, which is like a reboot of the Fable franchise, is planned for fall 2026. And Gears of War E-Day, which is a prequel story, is scheduled for the latter half of the year. In addition, 2 new games were revealed during this year's Xbox Developer Direct. Kiln is an online multiplayer pottery-based brawler aiming for spring 2026, while Beast of Reincarnation is a story-driven, open-world action RPG set for summer 2026. There's also speculation that Microsoft is spacing out these releases to avoid clashing with Grand Theft Auto 6, which is now expected to launch on November 19th, with its marketing campaign reportedly beginning this summer. On the hardware and platform side, The Verge reported several Xbox-related updates on February 5th. One of the more interesting reveals was a Wi-Fi connected Xbox controller plan for release later this year. This controller would connect directly to Xbox Cloud Gaming, potentially reducing latency and improving performance by skipping intermediate devices. Over on the PlayStation side, Sony revealed a brand new game called Horizon Hunters Gathering. It's a tactical co-op action game for up to 3 players, coming to PlayStation 5 and PC. Players take on the role of hunters protecting a world threatened by deadly machines, using class-based roles like tank, support, and tactician. Combat focuses on reading enemy movements, timing attacks, and combining abilities, with a roguelike style build system offering perks and weapon upgrades. A few quick updates to wrap things up. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Season 2 went live on February 5th. Minecraft received a Bluey DLC, so players can enjoy that now. Fortnite added Chapel Roan as the Fortnite Festival Season 13 icon, performing Pink Pony Club in-game. PlayStation announced its State of Play. It will be streaming live on YouTube and Twitch on February 12th, with over 60 minutes of news, gameplay updates, and announcements from game studios across the globe. Be sure you don't miss that, but if you do, then no worries. I'll be doing a quick recap and cover everything on my channel so you guys won't miss a thing. So don't forget to subscribe and turn that bell notification on. Also, nothing big, but the studios that brought us Black Myth Wukong released a footage from Black Myth Zhongkuei, celebrating the Chinese New Year. This video is not in-game, but rather in-engine footage, which means it is not canon to the game or its lore. I'll link the video in description so you can check it out for yourself. Finally, some interesting industry chatter. Several Sony patent filings surfaced recently, including concepts for AI-generated podcasts that react to gameplay and could be voiced by PlayStation games characters. An AI ghost player that helps players get past difficult sections. A buttonless touchscreen controller where controls layout could be customized per game, with a strong focus on accessibility. It's worth keeping expectations in check though. Patents don't guarantee these features will ever be released. And that's a look at everything that happened in gaming last week. If this video helped you stay up to date, make sure to subscribe to Console Watch for weekly gaming news, announcements, and upcoming releases. Let me know in the comments which update caught your attention the most, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.